Well, it is the fifth day of MSI group stage. I'm joined right now by Sjokz, fresh after G2's
Say it.
loss,
Say it that G2 lost. I know you want to.
fresh off of G2's loss to Team Liquid, which allowed Team Liquid to move on. Of course, this coverage is brought to you by Alienware. So, Efia, what do you think of the loss just now to Team Liquid?
That sucks. Um, let me first talk about Team Liquid, maybe. That's easier. I'm actually really happy that they made it. And Double said in the interview, it was like, well, it's only like we almost scraped by. But I think if you look at how they fell out in the last couple of years, screw that, like, no, you have to look at it in the way that you needed to win one of these games today. You know it wasn't going to be easy, and they didn't just win. They actually played their best game of MSI so far, so I think they did really well. For G2, O2, like, I don't know, man, it's a coin flip team. They can look so good, and then they can look so bad. We'll see if it comes to bite them. Like, maybe IG picks G2, like, who knows? Yeah.
Well, what have you thought about MSI outside of just this moment that we're living in at the moment?
It's been great, but I mean, everything lived up to this day. But yeah, as you know, I've been sick, very sick, so I haven't been able to hang with you or see anything really, except for the venue. But the event itself has been great. I think the stage looks great. The fans are insanely loud. By the way, I saw comments that people think that that's like a track. Or like it's not. It's just the way it sounds.
Well, when I walked in, the audience was empty, and there was just one person pressing play over and over again on a cheer crowd.
I
Track.
actually went to listen in the room on purpose because I was like, but I think there may be like a little delay and it sounds a bit weird, but I don't know. They are here and they're very loud and very passionate. There was an SKT fan meet 2 days ago. There were literally 1,000 people in the line that they had to cut because that would be unhealthy. But it's been crazy. Long time coming that we needed to come here. Yeah.
Well, back to G2, and not just in this moment, but like
Yeah.
overall, it does seem like they've had a really impressive tournament, and people have sort of started to place them above SKT.
Yeah.
Maybe as the second best team here. What do you think of G2's overall presence here at MSI?
I have to say, I've seen a lot throughout the group stage. That doesn't make me as confident that they can take the best of 5 if it ends up being SKT. I think before that, I was pretty sure, okay, they seem to have their number, but both through SKT really adjusting and seemingly finding their form, and in general, just finding picks that work for them, as well as pairing that with aggression and just feeling more like an SKT that's so scary, you just start to feel it. I think that might be very hard for G2 because, I don't know, they are freaking good, right? They are good. They play inventive League of Legends. They push the envelope at every moment in the game, but they can also just push too hard and just not come back. So, I don't know, because like when Caps was on Fnatic, we used to say, oh, just caps things. Right now, I think maybe a lot of the team has it, but it's a very, very careful balancing act because it is the meta. You have to push. And it is so hard to decide when to and when to not. But yeah, sloppy. I would say sloppy, today.
So, I mean, it sounds like you're a little concerned, especially based off of that last match.
Yes, I am I think also, you have to be wary of any best of 5 you go into. And I think if you're realistic and look at the games they've lost, G2 has lost. I don't know. That's not going to be easy. Whoever it is, like, let's hope it's SKT because they do. IG is insanely strong. We'll see, but I don't know. But yeah, TL, dude.
I mean, TL indeed. I'm about to interview Double Lift in a second, which will be very exciting for me. And you had a chance to interview him after the game. Was that, like, I think a lot of people probably have interesting impressions of what it's like for you in those moments where, like, okay, great moment for Peter, not a great moment for G2.
Yeah.
You're obviously more aligned with the LEC stuff.
Yeah.
How do you balance that stuff?
Well, first off, like, I never bring any bias, or I definitely try to never bring any bias the moment I give an interview like that. I would say the moments where it spills over is like these really emo moments, like the Vitality interview, like last year or whatever, which hopefully people can forgive me for that. But I try not to bring any of that. So, and also, I'm just genuinely happy for a winner because that's just a human reaction. And in the end, I still think I can't win though. Like if I like frown at 1 second during a NA interview, people are going to be like, why are you being so angry in an interview with an NA player? And then if I'm like, or the EU fans are like, why are you being so happy when you're interviewing a loss? It's like, guys, it's for everyone. Like,
I did see the frown 2 minutes into the double lift interview, and I got to say, I was a little offended. I was like, I thought about canceling the interview. I was like, I don't know. No, other than that, you're headed off to Taipei. Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Are you?
Necklace.
Are you? You're headed off to Taipei. Are you excited to return there? Because you haven't been there since 2014 Worlds, I believe, right?
Exactly. I am very excited. Yeah, we're not bringing the Flash Wolves, which is a bit sad now, of course. But yeah, I think there are many places in Southeast Asia that we just haven't done an event in for such a long time, or not at all, a big international one. So I think it will be awesome. I hope the knockouts will be great. And yeah, I hope we get a Western team in the final. MSI is like the chance for it, right? Because it's like semifinals to finals. You don't have to do as much as at Worlds, but you have to do it versus very good teams, right? But we'll see. What do you think? Is TL going to the final? Or?
Look, I'm just happy they made it out of groups. I'm
Yeah,
not ready
me
to.
too, me too.
I'm not ready to jump so far ahead. But I do. I mean, who knows? As you said, anything can happen at MSI because there's such a short path to finals. So.
Yeah.
Hopefully some crazy stuff happens, and IG is like, wow, we spent all of our energy in that first group stage. I don't know what to do now. Other than that, you're headed back home. Anything to preface or hype us up for LEC coming back?
Yeah, just super hype about LEC coming back, which will be, it's kind of far away. Like there's MSI and then
Couple
there's
weeks.
a small break, and then we get back into it. I'm going on holiday to like Greece, so maybe that's cool. And yeah, that's it. I'm sad I didn't get to hang out more with Travis in Vietnam. And Brodin.
No, you could just say Travis. It's just Travis. Okay. It's always Travis. Anyway, anything you want to say to the fans?
Hi, fans of Travis Gafford Industries. Please continue supporting the best media outlet there has ever been and ever will be. Subscribe and like.
That was great. Thank you so much for the interview, Sjokz. Happy you're starting to feel well again. Happy that G2 lost. You can check out the rest of my coverage of all things esports right here on my YouTube channel. Well, we did it. We found North America's secret to international success in Ha Long Bay. Brodin and I were able to accomplish this with the help of Alienware, so thank you so much to them for sponsoring not only this trip, but our adventure. Now I have to say that I can't guarantee that this will occur again. The power, it was too much and it was too dangerous to be let loose. I can't even speak about where it is or what might have been involved in finding it, but I am just happy that Team Liquid finally made it out and that we found North America's success on the international world stage. Sadly, this is a bittersweet moment for me. I have to go now. I want to thank so many of you for the support that you've shown me. Alienware for everything they've done. The power it exacted a toll. I may come back someday. I love you, Peter. Goodbye.